Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we're back in Loop Hero with our journey from Oblivion to uncharted territory, because, well, we are currently in a place where I have definitely not been before. Very successful runs in the past 2 episodes, and yeah, we are getting some places. Let's see where we are. We can build stuff. We are looking for the alchemist's tent. That is something that I have never built before, and I would like to know what these alchemy stuffs do. For that we will need 2 orbs of unity, which requires liquid type or swarm type enemies. So I think we are going for some kind of vampire-esque build, and probably with the rogue, I would think, with some damage to all build, because those battles will be huge. But also, we do have plenty of resources. As you can see, we have plenty of stone, 40 there, 91 metal, and 83 wood, and normal food supply, massive amounts. So I think it is time to check out these mud huts, as we still have those old survivors' tents down here. So let's place down one. Where do we want to do this? Probably down here. There's a warehouse there. Supply depot, warehouse. Okay. I think you can only build warehouses next to the supply depots, but there's a farm field, so that can be switched out. So let's try and build one of these. Oh, it can actually be built like everywhere. So not too bad. And we do have plenty of room. So all good. So that is nice. Alright, so now I've built 2 of them, and that made the tents go away. That's quite nice. And now I'm deliberating what to do next. Well, first of all, I looked into supply, of course, because these mud huts do add a slot, an active slot. And I'm now starting to configure these things such that we are more capable of fighting vampires. And that is some garlic right there, and some silver pendants. 2 times -4 damage from all vampires. That's quite nice. So they should be a little less of a danger. And we plan an expedition. We go for level 4. That's the maximum number of resources you get after all. And let's see if we... yes, 2 new cards there. Let's see if we... do want to do this one. Blood Grove is quite nice. Do we need chrono crystals? Probably not. Grove can go away, maybe? Village we want, because we have the vampires too, so we can have double up the effect. Forest, river, and rocks. Do we want to make something really tanky? Then this one would be advisable, of course. Or do we get around using this, because then we would really maximize the output. On the other hand, I find that if you are maximizing the forest and river combination, that your attacks get so fast that you're tiring out instantaneously, and then you just sit there like a pleb and get pummeled, which isn't great in bigger fights. So maybe we split the attention here between the forest and the mountains. That worked pretty well last time, after all. So yeah, let's go with this. Oblivion cards, always handy. We don't necessarily need these 2. So question is, do we want to keep it lean or not? Battlefield, not that useful. Let's try to keep it extremely lean this time around. We do need at least 2 cards there. How about wheat fields then? That should be fine for the rogue. Still going to go with the treasury, because that's plenty of resources. All right, I think we give this a try. How many skulls do we have? 5. Okay, I think it takes 4 skulls for chapter 4 if you die, that you can collect all resources. So I assume we have enough. Let's give it a try. I don't know. And there we go. Some equipment and shield, not useful. Arsenal, yes. Unfortunately, there is no connection for us to be making here for the river. We have to meander it through this part of the map, and this one will just be void. Oh fuck! What is going on there? Map completion. When this bar is filled up to the boss... Okay, there are mini bosses? It looks like there are mini bosses spawning. That's a little scary. Already a double fight here going on. So far we've only hit via our spikes. That's not great. Forest, well that's a shit forest. Don't need this. I only go full thickets at the start. Alright, pretty big one so far to start out with. And it's looking good. Let's make the vampire join here? Is that suitable, you think? Alright, what did we get? Level 2 weapon. Yeah, that's better than nothing. And is this one? It's a good level 1, so yeah, we don't need any more. Defense +1. Yeah, let's take this. And armor. That's quite nice. That's actually quite nice to start out with. 5. Yep, all good. And yeah, let's continue on. That was a decent haul. Oh, this fight will be tough. Let's see. 4 enemies right there. But we do, of course, have the bonuses against the vampire. And we do have plenty of health already. So that's pretty good. Yes, and he's spawning his bats. And those are swarm type enemies. So they should be able to drop those resources we need. Shapeless mass. Yes, exactly. That is it. So my plans for the landscaping actions here are that we're going to build the mountain right here, loop the river around like this, meander to here, and then up and meander around like that, so that we get the maximum amount of effect for the and river length for what we can do here in this limited space. Oh, that is our first goblin camp already. Those bastards need to be nuked very soon. Thicket goes there. So we flow the river across here, and then down there, and then like this, and up again. Alright. Again, a pretty decent haul. That's level 3, we get some level 4 weapons. Okay, big fights here with the spiders, but we do have plenty of damage dealing potential. And, okay, what did we get? Nothing is sacred, +3 HP after each kill. Well, does that really help? I don't think so. On the other hand, like, what else is there to take? These are all very weak in my eyes. This one, 10% chance to keep the card. Nah, we don't really have to. Nothing is sacred. Yeah, let's pick this one then. We're dealing big damage already. 33 there. Quest done. Alright, bats. And only 2 shapeless masks so far. And yes, so the river is already drawn out by what other things I'm building here. Goblin encampment, still there. We do need our first Oblivion card to get rid of it. Yes, okay. Another decent haul. We are staying at about the same place on the curve. For level 5. This level 3, how good are you? Critical damage chance upped by 11%. It's too weak damage though. If we compare that to the level 4 weapon. Straight upgrade on the armor. That's nice. And the boots, magic damage. Yeah, I guess. Straight upgrade as well. Oh, that was a good haul. Big fight there with the vampire. And the spiders and everyone. So let's continue our little build there. How's the river going to flow? So down... Oh shit. No, I placed that one in the wrong place. It's not supposed to be flowing down there, no. It's supposed to be flowing down here and then up there. So this one will have to be nuked, unfortunately. Let's place it in a better place next time, which would be... there and there. Or we can just skip on this and flow it through here so that it's fine. Yeah, we don't have to make it go other places. Also, I probably do want to spend my mountains right there instead. Make a mountain out of the actual mountains instead of just the rocks, because otherwise they might fly off the list with so many enemies popping out. Ah, there we have our Oblivion card. Oh, that is just about right. Almost ticking the day and giving us another goblin. That would have been terrifying. So 3 is bad enough, I would say. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh man. Oh yeah, they are dealing damage quick. We are almost there at the boss mini boss fight, or whatever these markers mean. I have no clue what they mean, but I assume that is the case. And we do make our mountain here now. Oh, that's a lot of metamorphosis. And that has now given us max HP plus 693. Where this one is giving us about half that. So we've done well so far. You know what would be nice, just from a UI and feedback standpoint, to show the current effective size of the bonus for a tile you're hovering over. Like this mountain here. How much is giving you right now in this constellation? That would be interesting to know. Oh, okay, something's happening. Oh fuck. Oh shit, okay. So you basically have the enemies that past bosses appear, and you have to fight them. Oh shit! And that is not a small palace. That is a lot of damage. That does not look good. Okay, well, what are you supposed to be doing here then? Oh, I know what we are supposed to be doing. Look at that. We do have Blissful Ignorance as a potential skill choice here. So let's just continue building our wee river here. We don't care. And then also, do we want to place anything else? Some forests maybe? Yeah, not really. Not really. I think we can get rid of all of them. Does that benefit us? I think they are too weak to be placed. We don't want to fight the next boss fight just yet. So what we are going to do is use this card there. And now we are going to select Blissful Ignorance. Deals us a full set of Oblivion cards. That's exactly it. And we're just going to nuke his entire palace. Like, boom. Bye-bye. Where's your bonus now, son? Ah, nice cleanup duty there. And yes, this fight now looks a lot more doable, doesn't it? And I have to say, I mean, we already have over 1,000 hit points on loop number 4. That isn't too bad. And there goes the fight. Full HP too. I think we're going to stay. Oh. 4 out of 5. This is so weak. So not weak. This is so unintuitive, rather. 5 out of 4. It's like, okay, what does that mean? Usually it is, it takes something out of the whatever you have, where that number you have is the larger one, if you can take it, right? But here, in this case, it's the other way around. I don't know what they were smoking when they designed this. So anyway, we are going to stay and try to fight him. We're still pretty weak, but I hope the Lich at enemy level 5 or 4 is just that too. So let's stay and see how badly we die. We're dealing like no damage. No, it's not too bad. Sometimes we crit. Oh yeah, he's not that strong just yet. Yeah, it's going well. I think we're dealing with him just fine. He doesn't have the fastest attack speed after all. Only used 1 potion and new skulls. Yes, perfect. So that didn't go too poorly, thanks to the level up there. Otherwise, this would have been a lot worse. And now we are scaling our equipment. Some level 7 shit in there, that's nice. With damage to all. Good stuff. Let's take it. the booties as well. Some damage to all. Let's take that as well. And 2 level 6 weapons. Won't be anything better than this because, well, no brainer. Just a straight up upgrade. And is there anything out of these armors that we want? This? Yeah, probably. And now the only thing that I'm thinking is that we are not having a filled enough loop at the moment. We do have some decent fights here, but that's it. Yeah, let's place another village. And hello there, bandit camp. I think we're going to nuke you. And then probably going to place a vampire mansion right there. That would serve both villages. Or rather the other way around. Next one, let's see, level 8 base weapon. Yep, let's take that. And then we have one which is just about as good, but just has a straight up benefit to it. So yeah, let's take that. Do we have any damage to all big new items? Well, easy to check because we have so few trophies at the moment. We're getting so few trophies at the moment. That the answer is no. So yes, they're all very easy to discern. Defense 5, that critical damage. Defense to all, or damage to all 2 is basically nothing. So we can equally well not have it. So critical damage plus 35% and higher evasion is probably something. No, not higher evasion. Same evasion. That's a little weak for 3 more levels. And yeah, we currently are sitting at 10% chance for the critical, so I pass on this one. So this will finally ensure that we are going to get into some trouble there. That is ransacked village. Okay, how bad is this fight going to go? Let's see. If we're focusing down the right dudes, that should be... Yeah, I mean, we... Oh, what the fuck? He does have resurrect or something. That's pretty bad. Oh, but the fight is going well. We're just dealing so much damage. It's nice. And finally, our first treasury. I'm going to start building them up here. And I am looking for a 4-pack. That should do well. Thicket, of course, goes next to the river. Pretty weak for the weapons, it looks like. This one has very decent magic damage. And... yeah, but it's lacking the attack speed. Is it better? It probably is. Yeah, it must be better. Because 7 attack speed isn't that much if you already have plus 70. Of course, diminishing returns when you add flat percentage values. Oh, we're definitely getting some of that resource that we're looking for, the shapeless mass. And that is through all the bats that the vampires are spawning. So that is certainly working out with what we had in mind. And another level up. Let's see what we can get. Lethal weakness, picky, or marauder. Fighting 3 or more enemies will grant you an additional trophy. Well, that's going to happen quite often. Do we want that one or picky? Still not quite decided on if picky is a good one or not, because if you're like getting super high numbers of trophies, then they will automatically vastly increase the quality. So yeah, not entirely sold on this one, but this one is handy. This one is kind of the opposite side of this coin. So let's pick this one. River extension, yes please. We can go one more tile here and then up. Okay, next vampire fight. Oh, there's a quest guy as well. Oh, we're nuking the vampire first. Well, that was a little lucky. That's good stuff. So now they can feast on the corpses here, and that isn't too bad. Yeah. How much health does this guy have? 860! Are you kidding me? That takes forever to kill. Oh, these fights are pretty big now. They sure hurt as well. I see one more meandering in the river flow here. So we want to go up to there, up, and then over here, and then out. So that looks pretty decent. For the Oblivion cards... oh, do we want to do the double here? This is a little scary. We do have one Oblivion card. Maybe just a single for now. Let's go like this. Alright, this should be a solid round of stuff we're getting. 40 is the number of trophies right now. And of course I just love placing the thickets right in this constellation. That is that should be 12 attack speed right there. 79 to 91, yes. But I also really need a few more towns here, not just getting rid of the goblin camp. That is scary to have there. But, might be fine so far. So let me place a few more towns. Maybe right there. Could be one. We Oblivion this one. And then we can place another one right here maybe. And then a wheat field over there. Yeah, that makes good use of it. Alright, what do we get? Ooh, some level 10 weapons. That's a good upgrade. And yes, here we go. Damage to all. There we have a level 10 armor of 8 damage to all. Here we have, this one has damage to all as well. Let's just place it there. The axe goes there. And do we have anything else in here that could be useful? Well, I certainly do like the counter and the attack speed. So, yes, why not this one? Or this one gives us some more damage, has also some attack speed, but lets us crit more. And right now, critting more actually does mean quite a bit difference, because we have then 200. We are going to lose that, of course. So the 23 up there would be gone. So, yeah, but let's use this one. Looks good. We are very close to the second boss. That would be quite scary too. Ouch! These dudes hurt. What do they have now? Hardening and learning. Every creature's attack increases its damage by 2.4. Well, it's not that damaging really, because we're not going to attack that much with the rogue, dealing so much damage. But if you're a character that whittles down enemies, then yeah, that's bad. Well, let's see how this fight goes. This is scary. Yeah, kill him off. Yeah, we're dealing plenty of damage, actually. It's looking good. That is looking good. And somehow we are always resetting. Yes. We are always resetting their attack meter when we hit them. Oh yeah, that is. The last little special it has on itself. Slow. Every damage dealt to this creature interrupts its attack. That means they're basically harmless now. Oh wow, they're basically harmless now because we have damage to all. Oh, that's great. Okay, I'm so going to place all the vampire mentions now. So, let me vampirify your... Oh shit, that's boss time now. Maybe that wasn't too good an idea, but... do we have another Oblivion? I want to get rid of these bastards. Not much healing then. Oh yes. Just slaying through. That is beautiful. This is beautiful. They can't do shit. Oh, that's such a great thing to do here. Yeah, you can resurrect. I'm fine with that. You go die again. Yes, easy. Oh, question now. Let's see. So we have 2 more tiles there. You know what I'm thinking? It must be better. Oh, in this case, it basically wouldn't matter, would it? If okay, theory crafting here. If you want to build a river around mountains, then it should be best to have the mountains on the outside, because they are gaining the biggest bonus, and then have 3 tiles width and length at least for the stuff that the river flows around, because then you maximize synergies. Is that true? Well, if there's a river there, then you can only have one. Yeah, you cut off one of the synergies anyway. Huh. Yeah, you want to have a long row that is too high or wide. That is how you want to go. Okay, so let's build up there and then across here, because that would maximize things. We build this with mountains right here, well, everywhere basically. So across here, especially in this little area where we have rivers on both sides. Oh, how is this fight going to go? Ow, ow, that's a lot of damage. That is going to be a lot of damage. Okay, we've nuked those guys down. That's a lot of damage. Ow, ow. Whew, big fights. And yes, I'm not so sure if we are going to get there at a decent health count. These fights will be quite nasty too. Maybe we have to run away before we actually face that second boss. But we've learned a lot already about how this fourth chapter works. Wow, there's so much damage coming out here. This is insane. Ooh, I think we need to well, use this one. Could be helpful. And we have not built up enough damage to all to really get through this boss. And we don't have nearly enough HP either. These towns not having come online to be sources of healing, of course, is troublesome. And I think I'm just going to complete a few of those treasuries, as many as I can, with the remaining fields here to maximize what we gain for this run. Okay, almost done with the constellation up here. Just this one more fight, and then, well, I can equally well crack them open now, can't I? So there we go. That's a lot of nice resources. And damage to all. Oh, well, there we have the armor of damage to all, but we already have one with 8. It's not that much better. And nah, not really anything that is so useful that it offsets any of the absolute doom that awaits. And we have one more to crack open. So let's do this. There we go. That's a nice damage to all weapon, 6 of them. But yeah, it doesn't help. But we can actually also open the last treasury here. Beautiful. Okay, what's in there? Nothing really. Okay. Well, last fight should be easy enough. And then we are out of here. Yeah, this cost us some more. But no, we are definitely going to wing it. This is not the right time to fight. So, and we're almost at the last boss already with this one. Because we've built so much between the time that we triggered the little boss fight here, the boss number 2, and, well, just finishing the loop. And this is a good set of resources. I like it. So let's retreat, and I don't think you will fault me for that. That was just, would have been stupid. But let's see what we can build or not. Still not quite there. We did get a full orb of unity though. So that is good, and we have 2 shapeless masses remaining. And with how things are going, I think I'm just going to do another run for shapeless masses to unlock the alchemist scent. Should be good, but I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.